Welcome back, everyone. What a day. Well, night and day between yesterday and today. I said something in the morning video, and for those who are subscribed to the channel, congratulations, we're doing well. I said that, if we see a big green candle today, that is what I am expecting, but it is the next 72 hours that will kind of pave the way, all right? And I'm talking into Monday, because we want to see how Monday fares after the weekend. Now, today's doing exactly what I was expecting, and I took a risky play. I ended up buying yesterday on the big red dip. Did you buy? Let me know down below. If you bought, if you sold, if you just held, the panic is there. The fear is there. You can feel it in your gut. Man, oh man, oh man. For those who watch the market daily, that was the epitome of fear for crypto. It was just nasty. And normally, if you're buying on fear, you're going to do well long run. If you're buying on hopium, that's where you see a lot of trouble for people out there. I've seen that through the years. Warren Buffett put it good. When everyone's fearful, be greedy. When everybody's greedy, be fearful. It's a simple line, but it's truly some of the greatest advice you could have. And there's a few other things he's said through the years. I've always been a fan of that. And of course, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Highly recommend people read that book. I think it's online. You can read that book. The Intelligent Investor teaches you the fundamentals. Add that with your technicals, you're going to be unstoppable. Now, we've got a lot of things to talk about. I'm going to go over the portfolio today. That's doing well. I love seeing that. There's a lot of good stuff, man. I'm going to start with one of the big things here, Kraken. If you guys haven't gotten in there, man, you're going to want to check this out. Click the first link down below and trade 100, get 25 in XRP. Massive. This is for my viewers. This is something I reached out to them. I said, hey, can we do something? They're in there. Boom. I love it. I love seeing it. So if you guys have not taken advantage of this, please do before this goes away. My viewers, this is exclusive. I love it. Let's do it. Second link down below does get you over to the membership. I'll say it one more time. The price is going up next week. If you're not into the membership, into the Discord where we are in there with thousands of members helping each other, get in there today. Earner tier code MOON. The price is going up next week. Get in there and get grandfathered in so you never have to pay that higher price. But if you wait, of course, you're going to have to. So it's up to you. All right, now moving in. Let's take a look at the portfolio. Boom. Today's a good day. Yesterday was absolutely a crappy day. For anybody watching, I think it was down a lot. It was 40-something, 49,000, I think. Now, the good news for those who follow me, 2231. This account's up almost 150,000 since I've been sharing it, but I'm also up almost 100,000 on the other two accounts. I think roughly 100. We're going to say 100. Between them, we're going to say $250,000. So $250,000 in the last, say, 9 weeks in front of YouTube Live doing it. And I've been transparent. I'm trying to help people. Good, bad, or indifferent, I share it with you. Hit the thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the thumbs up. It helps me. And I'll say it again. Like what I'm doing. Hate what I'm doing. At least I'm sharing it. Hit that like. Subscribe and watch how I'm trying to turn 2 into 10 in 5 years. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm taking the risk. If you can't tell, I'm taking the risk. I bought yesterday. And I bought some Ethereum. And it looks like it's paying off instantly so far. Still down. Big chunks of change on Ethereum. But I keep moving it up. Remember, I made hundreds and hundreds of thousands on Ethereum this year alone. So losing 31 back, I get it. The big swings of crypto. We were hoping for the rally. We were hoping for the September. That was going to be one to remember. It did not happen. It ended up being the downturn, but it was late in September. Way later than I was expecting. XRP up nicely, 1.44. My Ethereum's running the best. Bitcoin barely moving. Solana up about 1.78. It's okay. Ethereum the big winner today. I'll keep saying, I think Ethereum is going to be your biggest mover up or down out of the big four, the four horsemen here. And that's kind of how I'm watching it at this particular moment in time. Like I said, though, up 17K for the day. I'll take it. 2382 now. Nice. Did that change a little bit here? I thought that was 23. Yeah, it did. Went up 2,000. All right, giddy up. So 2231. So we're up 151K here in this count since I started. So I'll take it. We'll see if we get the runs over the weekend. Let's get the runs over the weekend. I have a crazy weekend ahead of me. I'm going to be traveling, having fun. I'm going to the Penn State, Oregon football game. That's going to be a good one. Let me know who your favorite football team is down below if you follow pro or college. You guys know I like the Cleveland Browns. My family came from Cleveland, so I have a lot of sports people around me, and I love it. I love it. All right, let's take a look at the big four here, what I'm watching for. I told you this yesterday. I bought here when everybody was selling. I opened up the wallet and the moths started flying, and I bought in. Now, the danger, and I'm going to be straightforward with people. That's the beauty of my charts. Told you this would be the support, and it did. Look at this. I said, and here's the thing. In this channel, we actually tell you ahead of time, before it happens. It happened right here, and I said, I have the line. I said, this is where, if we're going to hold, we need to hold here, and we should be able to bounce up more times than not. If we do confirm below, we're going all the way down to here. But more times than not, we're going to move higher, especially on the next candle after this. And it did right here. Absolutely big, big move. And that got us back above 4,000. 4,000 is okay. But for those who are watching Ethereum, I'm going to tell you the line in the sand you need to watch. It's this one. It's this light yellow line right here. I can't tell you how important that line is. So what we're looking for is a close above that line and then a confirmation. You get that, we are going back above the 50. We're going all the way back up, and that's beautiful. If we hit right here, which we did today, and it starts pushing back down, and we get a red candle tomorrow, that means it's just more bear motion is probably going to push us back down to the 3,800 level, 3,870. All right? So that's what I'm waiting for. But over the weekend, these next 3 days, big 3 days, that's going to give us something to look for. Are we going to break, for those in this one, 4070 and confirm and then move back up? Or is this going to be the ultimate resistance, which today it has been, and we push back down? You're going to have that answer before the end of Monday. And by Monday, you're either testing down here or we have confirmed back above. That's my best guess of what we're going to do next. This is still bearish. I'm not going to pull any shots. This is still a bearish motion. We got really oversold quick, though. And so now you're seeing a little revamp up from everybody that punished the bulls. Now the bears get punished because everybody starts FOMOing into puts. And then all of a sudden you see a reversal from the whales and they start burning retail, jumped in. But look at this. Notice how I have my candles. Notice how we got right there, my resistance support. I had this resistance here well before it got here. Got right there, pushed back down. Tell me we aren't killing the technicals. I'm telling you. Now, move over to XRP because I know I want to check out the Four Horsemen today. They're doing okay for me. Very similar situation. I told you we have a triple bottom here. Right here, and now right here. What I'm looking for is a move back up to this resistance. Now, the bad news, this is a declining resistance level. In other words, we're getting into a point where you're going to see a major breakout, and we're getting close. I want that to be to the north. If this gives out right here at 2.74, and we confirm lower, you are going down to 2.57. Confirm lower there, you have a open skies to 220 something. We don't want that. We got the SEC with the spot ETFs coming soon. We got a lot of good news happening. So let's hope for the best there, but we'll see. Solana just crushed over the last week, moving back up nicely so far. We want to get back above the 50 EMA at 208 roughly. Cover that. The 5 just crossed the 50. 13's working its way down. You got notification if you're in my Discord days ago. And then from there, it did drop. When you get the notifications on the alerts here, the breadbot chart, awesome. In my opinion, the best indicator out there. My humble opinion, probably because I made it with Mrs. Mo. It is absolutely pure gold. And it helps me along the way. You guys get access to that if you join the Discord. Now, we're going to want to wait for the next 3 days as well. This is easy. This is the easiest chart to call. You got this now, right here. This is Plain as day. If you finish a candle, I don't care. You don't even have to confirm. If you get a confirmation, not even a confirmation, if you finish with a candle lower than 192, just say 193 for Solana, you're toast. We're going lower. We are going lower if we finish with a candle lower than 193. And probably a big chunk, 5 to 10% lower. So I'm just letting you know that's exactly what I see. And then I'm going to pull out some Bitcoin real quick to finish out the four horsemen. A little surprised here. Look at this. Hardly any movement today. Massive drop. Hardly any movement up. And so I'm a little confused there. We'll see. I have a good chunk of this. We'll see what happens over the next few days. Pretty blunt here. I'm going to put it bluntly. If you finish below there, we're probably dipping hard, 108.9. We don't want to see that. I know you got the support right there, so we'll give it a couple hundred. We'll say 108.4. You finish with a candle below that line, we are dipping hard. How low, Mo? I'm putting it at 105 would be the next big line in the sand. It drops about 3K per zone, roughly. So we need to hold this, get a double bottom, push it up, and start to have a little bit of fun. But right now, it still hasn't done it. Now, if you haven't done it, take advantage of the Kraken opportunity. Look at this, trade 100, get 25 in XRP. Ask them for it, they delivered. Folks, I love, take advantage of the Kraken. And then, of course, code MOON to get into the membership before the price change. 50% off your first month, code MOON, M-O-O-N. And we do have the analysis. This is the free one. You can come in here and watch from me. An hour-long webinar I'm doing. You have this. You can join, pick the time, get in there. All right, folks, that's the update for today. I appreciate you stopping by. I will see you in the Discord.